are so glad you made it today to clubngmi presents Defi Wednesday with me, Dangy Wing, and the one and only Gump Skull. We're going to talk some Defi Kingdoms, big news, mediocre patch notes, big news, and then we're going to do some Gump explains to middle IQ Dangy what an ohm fork is. So without further ado, let's go. Gump Skull. Gump Skull. Gump Skull. Gump Skull. Good evening,
sorry.
everybody.
Hey, what's up?
Sorry to interrupt.
I was just doing my afternoon pumping or my evening pump.
Getting your
yeah,
pump
what's
on?
up? Yep.
Um,
Probably turn this off so it's not too distracting, huh?
no, you should
Oh,
100%
just leave
leave it on.
Okay.
Leave it on the whole time.
Okay.
It's it's fantastic. So I'm actually a little disappointed because I couldn't even get all the bits off. I wanted to have another bit.
You can't
where I just
overbid.
had. No, that's impossible. I just wanted to have the Gardens songs playing in the background.
Yeah.
Without having to share a screen. So
yeah.
we'll get that sometime soon. I was downloading a plugin like minutes before the show, literally.
Mm.
So Gump, since the last time we talked, the Jewel price over on Harmony has over 2x'd.
Oh.
It's pretty incredible.
We're at 764 right now.
Yeah, well, I'm prepared for this, so we can do this while we're getting settled on today's show. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. So we love the charts right now. We'll see what happens in the coming days, but here's old Fuddy Wing. We're due for some sort of a correction. We'll see what happens. It can't be up only.
No. Well,
I mean, might be.
Might be surprised.
I hope I'm surprised. That'd be pretty cool. So I think some of the big news of today was the patch notes. So
yes.
Let me go pull those patch notes up. I know you were a little disappointed. What are you disappointed about, Gump?
Well, I was expecting it. So we've been all waiting for quests, the profession quests, where we can fish and forage and mine and all that. They've been teasing it for a couple weeks. And last week, one of the devs was like, it won't be this week, but probably next week. So I was hopeful. Then we had the big surge of users on Monday and Tuesday. And Frisky Fox, who's the CEO of DeFi Kingdoms, posted that they were working on spinning up new servers and all this. So when I saw that, I was like, we're probably not going to get it this week. But we have some map updates, a couple other new features we can talk about. I guess the biggest news is in the Discord. After they announced the patch, they said next week might be an exciting time for our heroes, meaning quests. So that would be extremely exciting. That's what we've all been waiting for.
Wait, I don't think that's, did they say for the heroes or for us? Because I don't think that's too exciting for the heroes. Because think about them. Like, all they're doing right now is they're kind of resting.
I know they said next week. Sometime next week might be a pretty exciting time for our DeFi Kingdom heroes. Meaning next week you'll be able to send these guys out into the world to do these quests. That's
I'm making a joke about how we're putting them to work now instead of now they're just resting and having sex.
They want to work. They're bored. They're bored going to the same stupid ass wishing well 3 times a day, getting RNG tiers and like 6 XP at a time. Give us the quests. I'm worried about like my personal life when the quests come out.
Yeah.
because I don't know if I'll be able to step away, you know?
I too am worried about that, especially with the timing. Like it's Thanksgiving week. There's a lot of family time Thanksgiving week.
Mm,
Um, I'm personally going to be. I'm not even going to be able to make my main stream next week because I'm going to be traveling in a hotel room, and so I. It's going to be rough if I have to explain. Like, here's the worst part, right? We're both in some degen stuff, right? We're both in Temple DAO, and
yeah,
just before we started the stream, my timer was up to go do my last Temple DAO whatever ritual, and then I
yeah.
told my wife like, "Oh, I gotta go." And she's like, "Oh, like where are you going? Like, is everything okay?" And basically those are two different questions because I'm going to do this DeFi thing. Am I okay? We'll see.
It
Because
doesn't matter if you're
you
okay.
don't want to know. You don't want
Yeah,
to know what's happening, and that let alone once my extended family is going to see DeFi Kingdoms because it's going to happen.
it has to. And you got to remember the stamina burn for fishing and foraging is so quick that you'll have to go put all like 15 of them through real quick. They'll burn up in like 20 minutes, and then 8 hours later you'll go back and you'll put them all through again. So how many heroes are you up to? I think I have 15.
I'm hanging at 14 with one listed, so I'm hoping I'm at
Okay.
13. So wait, hold on. Let me explain that to me. So the hero burn. So right now with the wishing well, you hit start quest, and then for me, I run through my heroes, and then I go and do
Yep.
my close quest transactions.
Yep.
So you said there's a 20-minute, is it 20-minute lag time between start quest and complete quest now?
Yeah. Well, for fishing and foraging, unless they change it, which I think they will, it's one stamina every 15 seconds for fishing and foraging. I think they're going to change it because it just seems too fast. Whereas mining and gardening are going to be 8 hours for a full run at level 1, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I hope they don't change it. They've done enough changing the refresh rates, but yeah, it's going to be. But then, so here's the other thing you got to do though, dang. You got to build time in for this with your family. You're going to do your fishing and foraging. You're going to get all this shit from your forage. Like, they posted a teaser image. It's going to, like, mushrooms and stuff for potions and things you can sell. You're going to have to dispatch all those things after your quest. Do you sell them? Do
Oh,
you keep them?
at the dock with the dock master.
No, 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 no. Let me. Oh, jeez. I'll tell you what. Let
I
me
heard
share my screen
dispatch. I
here.
thought dispatch was dock master. You can share a screen. I just had the white paper up, and nobody cares about that. Or not the white paper. I had the patch notes. Nobody cares about that.
You know, I do have to say, even though you didn't mean to say white paper, I'm so proud of everybody who has read the white paper after our last stream. So many people have said I read it, and I was just tickled. Okay.
Hey, can you hit that audio button on the bottom right corner of your browser window, please?
Oh, you want? Oh, I don't know if I checked the share screen or the
I
share
did.
audio. Okay. I'll turn down a notch. Okay. So if you remember 2 patches ago, we got this guy right here. We can't do anything with him yet. He says, looking for items, I'm setting up shop. I'll be able to offer you plenty of options. So my theory is that after your forage, you'll get all this stuff and you'll come here and you can trade it in, or you can list it, or maybe there will be a marketplace in the tavern for these items, because they're all going to be consumable or usable in some fashion. You aren't
I
just going to
swear to
go out and
God,
find XP.
if you can trade like a mushroom for a tier, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm just that would
Well, I
suck for
think
me.
some of the things that I've read are, so say you have, like, I have this hero. I'll just take this opportunity to show her because she's beautiful.
Oh,
Look
okay.
at her. I mean, good heavens.
Pump those bags.
Look at it. I wish I could pump the bags. I had it listed and no one bought it. All right. So let's say I have this girl. She's going to be super powerful, good for peer-to-peer battles, whatever. I want to level her up. There's going to be these potions or cocktails. You can get her
Oh,
drunk.
Gump. I'm sorry. I need to do something. I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain. I will stand by you forever. You can take my breath away. Would you? We just went into heroes. I'm sorry. I apologize for people wanting it.
It's relevant because she does take my breath away. I have to say that. All right, so let's say that I want to level her up really fast. There's going to be these potions that you make with stuff from your forages. I can feed this to her, and her stamina will automatically refill, and I can go back at it again. So it's going to be things that enable you to maximize your hero's performance and how often you get to use them. So, anywho, we kind of went off on a tangent there.
That's fine. That's fine. Oh, in honor of tangents, and I see Tony in the chat. Can everybody put in the chat their favorite, what their favorite time denomination is when they look at the jewel chart? I personally was on 15 minutes. I saw too many red candles, so I went to the 1 hour. So it's just green. So just give me a number. Give me your favorite candle timing on this here chart in the chat. Thanks.
Are you engagement farming?
You were saying.
Okay, do we want to go through the patch? Just it's kind of boring, but okay. Let's see.
Well, not like read it, but like what you said is boring. Fine. We know we missed on quest and we don't have that. The biggest thing, and think about it when you're writing these kinds of notes, the most important things are going to be up top. So the biggest thing is the dockmaster has sailed into port.
Yes.
She will be a vital component to transporting items in and out of DeFi Kingdoms. So that's where I thought dockmaster, you're talking about items. The big hint there is cross-chain compatibility or moving to other chains. Right now it's a link to AnySwap, which is a good router. Not even bridge. Think of it as a roundabout or a traffic circle. You go on it and you can go wherever you want on the old other chains than Ethereum. So
do we want to show the docs real quick for those that may not have seen it?
I actually
Here they are. You haven't?
No.
Yeah, so this, if you went out to the main map, they added this boat and this little dock here last week. And they said on the AMA on Monday that you could get on these boats to go to other worlds. We presume worlds is chains. For now, if I click this, I'm only sharing a tab. If I click the dockmaster, it opens up a screen to AnySwap, which you can pull stuff from Avalanche or from Matic or ETH mainnet, Terra. That's what they want you to do is they're trying to encourage us to bring money in from other chains to bump the Harmony numbers. So anyhow, all right.
Trying to think. There's also like you could tell it's a pretty thin patch too, because the 1, 2, 3rd bullet down is there's new audio from Pogo. Great.
Oh, where at? Does it say? Is there dock music?
I think it's a dock music.
Oh, there is. Oh, that's hype.
Big fan.
That's fire.
I guess the other big one that we are discussing in the Discord are the filters when you're going hero shopping.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we're discussing it. It's like it's good and bad stuff. It's good that you can find certain heroes that you would like, but also we have some alpha. We're trying to scoop some heroes that it's currently not filters for, but we think they're coming. So the number of summons that a hero has, that's the biggest one I think that we're looking at.
Yep.
Because we think that's the biggest value right now. So if you're looking for alpha, get one with high summons. The reason there is they're cheaper to summon and you can do it more times. So therefore you can sell more heroes or do more gardening and fishing in front of your loved ones over the Thanksgiving
Yeah.
meal if you celebrate Thanksgiving in the United States. I know. Shout out to Babs. Canadian Thanksgiving, the real one, was it happened a couple weeks ago. So that's where we are there. Where's that flip all? Can you hit that flip all? I haven't seen that.
Yeah. This was a new feature. This was one of the few good suggestions from the AMA, which was full of just a lot of terrible ones.
Oh,
Bad. Yeah, so you can flip all this time. I don't believe, I could be wrong. I don't think they had a price filter last time, did they?
no, no.
I didn't think so. Other than that, I mean, they added these little gems, just aesthetics. Um, it's running smoother, I think, to filter. But
Yeah.
I haven't been buying a lot of heroes. I've mostly been summoning them. I don't know about you, Dangy. Do you buy a lot from the marketplace?
No, I haven't bought in a while.
Same.
I'm fairly, believe it or not, I'm fairly jewel poor by
Mm,
design because otherwise I'll be
that's a good
summoning.
thing. That is a good
I
thing.
know. The last epoch, I was not a good boy. I summoned and got a bad hero. Um, but I'm chasing the dragon honestly because I've only gotten rare. 2 rares is
Yeah.
my highest. I'm chasing a legendary or mythic. So
What are your
very
thoughts?
sad.
So the floor is 48. And I want to make a distinction here. The floor, these suck. Like these are donkey ass heroes. You do not want these. You cannot summon them, or their stats are terrible. They're bad. The floor that you would want to look at is like 100. But what do you think the floor will do when quests go live? Do you think it'll go up or stay the same?
I think it'll go up because people are actually using them and they'll be utility based on them,
Yeah.
by and large. So the I think they're smart because, as far as the game design goes, because they're doing mining last for not
Hmm.
just keeping the jewel locked up, so there's less sell pressure. Um, I also think they have more time to figure out the right tokenomics for how much a mythic warrior should be able to mine. What is that rate and what is that boost to figure out? They don't want to get the ecosystem out of whack, if you will. So
Yeah.
I I like what they're doing here, as far as waiting. So
I
I don't
think
know what those
FOMO is going
potions are
to
going to
drive.
do.
Yeah. I think FOMO is going to drive it, though. The floor.
Yeah, it could. And well, we've kind of tiptoed around it a little bit. I believe the people are coming. The
Hmm.
people are coming to DeFi Kingdom.
They
Um,
are.
Earlier, one of our intrepid Discord members spotted some big buys and traced it all the way back to um, Beanie's wallet over on the main net, and Beanie has been investing. Um, he may be over invested by a lot
By a
in
lot.
DeFi Kingdoms. So, and he keeps investing, and not only that, but he's told his Discord, the GM Discord, um, about DeFi Kingdom, and people are asking how to get involved. What does that mean? I went in there a little bit, and just people were saying, "Yeah, I bought some Jewel. I'm too busy
Yeah.
to do other things, but I bought Jewel. Great, cool. Love for you to buy Jewel."
And he had
So
this
I think
cryptic tweet, right? That was like, there are so many unexplored DeFi gamified platforms. Gonna be a big year. And he put $1 million into DeFi Kingdoms. Literally, right
is
here.
is he up to $1 million now? Oh,
This is his page. So I got his ETH address. This is Beanie's page of all of his positions. He bought 2 Gen 0 Mythic Heroes, which were well over 6 figures to purchase.
six
And then he
figures
had
USD, 6 figures
six
one.
figures USD.
Okay,
Like this is a floor value of his heroes is 161. He didn't, I think, buy floors.
no,
So
why
I don't
would
know.
you?
What is all is he in? His most of his Most of where he allocated his capital is into Jewel USDC, which, why do you think that is? That'd be like one of the last pools I'd pick.
Because of the way he came over, likely. I think Eric was saying he came over via Synapse, and I did that.
Yeah.
And so I'm once, and I think the mistake is you have to come over in USDC. So when you first bridge over, oh, I know people are going to come spend their USDC. They got to put it
Yeah.
in Jewel. Oh, hey, Gump.
Yo.
1 second. We got a message.
I need Jewel price to chill out. I have underinvested by a lot. I still need to pack my bags. Beanie is in for $1 million.
Did you get that?
No.
That's amazing. Who purchased that? We got to give him a shout. That's amazing. Oh my god. Yes, someone in the chat just asked, isn't Jewel USDC asking for more IL? Yes, it is. More so, Jared, than Jewel 1. 1 has at least a C, like it can go up. USDC cannot. So, like you are guaranteeing yourself IL. Guaranteed. I don't get it. He could have swapped for 1 ETH, like whatever. He's smarter than I am, so what do I know?
Well, let's talk about that though a little bit. We had a heated discussion, I'll say, in the Discord about what the most GTO plus EV best decision possible would be when you are using these pools. So currently, as we're seeing, Jewel only goes up. Even Hard Rock Nick is upset about the price of Jewel only going up. Gotta chill, Jewel. So if Jewel price is only going up, which is the thesis, the entire thesis of the play is Jewel's going to go up, where should you be? So the best APR and APY, that I can use them interchangeably here, is unequivocally over in Jewel 1. The problem there is 1 has stayed stagnant, if not dropped a little bit since when we bought in, and Jewel has shot up. So what does that lead to? Impermanent loss, because you start here with Jewel and 1 equal parts. We'll start here. And then if Jewel price, we'll start here. And then if Jewel price goes up, then you're losing 1. So it's got to maintain equilibrium here, because people are buying your Jewel and selling your 1, or
it's like a seesaw that is always trying to remain parallel to the ground. If it tips this way, they say we're going to give you a little bit more of this to tip you back to level, and back and forth.
Correct. So basically, when one price goes up, the other price goes down. So what we're saying is eventually what we need as Jewel 1 farmers is we need 1 to go up. And so that's kind of the bigger thesis of the play when we started, which was this is sort of what I've said is the Trojan horse to the Harmony network, which we actually like the Harmony network. It's done a good job of handling this volume so far. So once people are here, there's going to be more platforms that need to use 1. Therefore, people are going to buy 1. Therefore, price of 1 will go up. So the debate there is, okay, let's say Jewel runs and 1 does not. What do we do? Are we overexposed in that liquidity pool? Maybe, maybe not. So what's the answer to solving that? What do you do?
Stay
in
the pool. Oh, you stay in the pool. The pool is the best place to be. There's no question. We cannot argue about it. You're getting 1,000% APR. I know part of it is unlocked. I really do. But we just talked about heroes. That's how we're going to unlock our Jewel. And also, looking back here, everything not named AVAX the last 3 days got crushed. 1 got crushed, ETH got crushed. Like, no matter what pool you were in, you were going to get IL, except for AVAX. USDC, you're getting IL. At least our IL is going to something that can go up. And we're betting on it to go up by being in this game in the first place. So, honestly, Dangy, This is why I say IL is
For the
the
birds.
birds. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Yeah, do the chirp. Anywho, moving on.
Ori, no, my daughter's asleep, so I can borrow her Elsa. She calls it her scepter, by the way. That's
Ooh.
why I know that she's gonna lap me pretty soon. It's not a wand, it's a scepter. I'm like,
Dang,
what
that's
is this
awesome.
kid? Yeah. So she's gonna teach us about a permanent loss pretty soon here. So, what else is happening in DeFi Kingdom world or even in Harmony world that you're interested in? If anything else, because basically we're just having a victory lap essentially right now.
Oh, huge victory lap. Chainlink is supposed to be coming soon. TLDR, Chainlink, as I understand it, it's this thing that makes sure that prices on protocols are stable and reflect the actual price. So there's this money market Aave, you're in it, right? It's called Tranquil.
Mm-hmm.
You can deposit and you get APR. You could borrow. Well, someone said, hey, there's no chain link, so their prices might be fluctuating too much. Yeah, it's a price oracle.
Yeah,
Storm.
but
Storms.
Storm, like Gump is trying to say it without saying Oracle, because what the hell does Oracle mean? That's what Gump is trying to do right now.
Yeah.
I think.
So I think Storm's point was like, it's probably fine, but if something goes wonky, you could get liquidated on accident when you didn't actually deserve to be liquidated. Whereas like on Aave, their prices we trust, we know they're stable, and like they're always connected to the true price of ETH or Bitcoin, whatever. So
That's
when you have
crazy.
these you have these whales that are putting in millions, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars to borrow against, borrow stables, borrow whatever, they're probably still a little skeptical to push over $1 million to Harmony to borrow against when they don't have Chainlink. So Chainlink summary, Chainlink equals stable true pricing equals less chance of getting liquidated when you didn't actually deserve to be liquidated. Because there's no going back, you know?
What do you mean there's no going? Well, once you're liquidated?
Once you're liquidated, Tranquil's just going to be like, well, sorry, you got liquidated. Like, you're screwed. Our price was jacked up there for a second and it triggered your liquidation. So that coming, it was supposed to come this week. It didn't. That is going to be huge because I think that's going to show, it's going to send a signal to people with a lot of money. You can send your stuff over here and invest in Ohm Forks, invest in money markets, and not be worried about getting accidentally liquidated.
Here's one point on, I'll call other layer ones that I like to bring up. We'll talk about that maybe in a little bit, but you'll see a bunch of these. I know we see a lot of red, which we don't like red normally. We like green. We like people to buy. But that's
Yeah.
fine, because what we're seeing here is that jewel price is holding up. Why is it holding up? Well,
Look at the green.
we get a $53,000 buy.
Mm-hmm.
That's one reason. But the micro point is, I really like that. One thing that I know you really love, Pump Skull, is the low cost of transactions on these other layer ones.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't personally sell 35 cents worth of a thing, which is one worth of jewel, but you could, and it's going to cost you much less than one to do so. So you'll see more of these smaller transactions versus on mainnet. If you're not really doing $200+ at a time, what are you doing? You're paying more in dreaded gas fees. So
it's miserable.
I was looking at this, I saw a bunch of red and got a little nervous, but nothing to be
Those are people just trying to go out for dinner tonight, $48, Outback Steakhouse, Bloomin' Onion. It's
Don't
bad
you
food,
bait me like this.
but do you like Outback Steakhouse?
I like Bloomin' Onions.
Well, yeah.
Are you
Who
kidding
doesn't
me?
like a fried onion in whatever the sauce is? Let's not digress too far here. Yeah, the cost. I think I have done more transactions on Harmony in a month than I have done on my ETH wallet in 6 months, and it's cost me probably like $5 altogether. 771.
Yes, Greg. Yes, Greg, it is.
Yeah, it's fucking beautiful. Sorry for the kids watching, but god damn it. I love it.
Don't worry, we can go to the buns, I guess, if we want to after this. So here, what's really super bullish about the rest of this is there's so much to come still in the game, and it's coming soon. It's not like, I know I've talked about this along many times, but back in March, April, May, I was big into our planet. Our planet looked like this. The price of Aether in our planet looked like this. And then it cratered. Why did it crater? Well, price does weird stuff, but I'd say part of it is there wasn't a sync for that token. And it's because we were waiting for robot fighting. I don't even think they're at robot fighting yet. Actually, Greg would probably be able to tell me. So, but Jewel, we're going to have our heroes fairly soon. Likely next week when we're spending time with our family. So I love this dev team. I think they're doing a great job. They are a big team as well, as we listen to
expanding too.
Really? Do you know any specific roles? Like what are they? Because that tells me what they're focused on, where they're trying to grow.
Well, they had just hired 2 or 3 artists that are working on the new map design a couple weeks ago. They just hired an economist or a tokenomist. They hired him a couple weeks ago, or her, I don't know. They're all doxed, to set up the new pools. Yeah, they're up to like 20 people on the org chart, I think, not including the influencers that they threw on there. So, but the key is, like, for me, they did I want quests today? Absolutely. I wanted to be up till like 3 o'clock in the morning. They deliver stuff every single week, every Wednesday night, on time, with notes, and they add value to the game and they make it more exciting for people. So when people come over,
Lou, no, we know you live in Colorado.
Tokenomist. Yeah. So that's what I like about the team. And I'm like, when we buy JPEGs, maybe I'm the minority. I don't give a shit about the team. I care if other people want to buy it for more than I bought it for. I truly couldn't care less if it's a 5-year-old or somebody in a nursing home making JPEGs. If I can make profit on it, I do not care. With this, I care because we want people to get sucked in, just like straight to the vein, you know? And they're doing it. They've done it to me.
You had a question a while ago, which is you wanted to see anybody who has bridged over and didn't get hooked on the game. Show me someone who looked at the game and said, meh, not for me. So,
yep.
And the other really bullish part that I'll hammer home too is you don't need a big bankroll to play over here. Some of us have overinvested by a lot, but you don't have to. You can put over what I will call a modest amount to get over here and then transact cheaply forever. Go to the wishing well. It's fun to go to the wishing well and then just dump your tears on me because I'm in the tier liquidity pool still.
Yeah. Just
dump them. So yeah, come over, have a great time with us over in DeFi Kingdom. It's a blast, I think. There's a chance that we'll talk about maybe a show next week when Questing goes live. I feel like the people will need it.
We have to do one. We have to. Not optional.
But think about it though, Gump. What is next Wednesday? It's the night before Thanksgiving. Normally people get trashed on the night before Thanksgiving.
So let's get trashed and go do quests. With our DeFi Kingdoms family. It's the same thing. It's fun. You get hammered and you're with people that you like.
We'll discuss. I'll have to I'll have to see. Okay. I think we should Here, do we want to go to Ohm Forks? Do we want to cover Ohm Forks now, or is there anything else on DeFi Kingdoms? Because really, we're just being Omega Bulls in my view. I know Greg is thinking that I'm nervous, but
we could do one. I feel like the people want to see some sex.
Oh,
do we want to?
I'm jewel poor. If you want to do it, feel free.
Let's just Let's just do one. I'm gonna have to go to the bank real quick though. I have a little bit liquid because I'm gonna turn this off because it's really loud in my ears. All right, we're just gonna take out 150 just in case. Oh, that's extra though. We'll just do 100. All right.
You at the? Oh, you're not at the lottery.
No,
you're
I'm
below
just at
that.
Yeah, I didn't get in ahead of time. This was what I added when we found out that Beanie had bridged over like $600,000. I added more to the bank. All right, let's do it. So, what do I want to do here? I've got this Gen 1 Warrior.
Let's talk strategy real quick. Like, what are we?
Okay, so
what is that? I don't.
Oh, okay. Someone asked about this. The first stream. What's on there?
Yeah, I'll get that queued up too. I'll see how that's going. I have not managed that whatsoever. I have no clue.
Strategy. We have been going for advanced classes, which are Dark Knight, Ninja, Paladin, and what am I missing?
I mean, just look at this thing. It's still going.
780, baby. Let's go. Oh, if we
it's
get
still going. Sorry.
You have to breed 2 pairs to get an advanced class. Why do we care about those? They have higher max stats, so they'll level up faster. They start with higher stats, blah, blah, blah. So I already have this Mythic Paladin. Why don't we go for what pairs with Thief? This is Archer, and Thief, right? Can someone tell me?
That's an Eric question.
Yeah, Eric, what pairs with the Thief? I'm pretty sure it's Archer. Any day. All right, we're gonna select him.
Ori is saying yes. Eric has confirmed yes. It is Archer and Thief.
All right, so we're gonna look for an Archer to try to get a. We're trying to get a Ninja here. No, Summoner, I believe. Ninja. Yep. All right, here we go.
Oh, actually, do you actually want to do this, or do you want to? I think I could maybe do this on my burner on the Ruggleman.
No, let's do it.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna look for archers only, and we're not gonna be cheap here. We're gonna go rare higher. Oh, this is a new feature they added. So in the past, when you rented a hero, you had to add it first, and then it would tell you how much it costs to summon. Now on the higher page, yeah, it tells you right up front how much they cost to summon. Yeah, I know. Actually, what gen am I? I'm Gen 3.
The crowd really wants Archer.
We can't do Archer. Oh, Archer subclass.
Yeah.
Oh, because I have. Okay, I got you. It's because the one I have is a thief.
The
chart.
So I'm on the Ruggleman account, and I go to claim my LP from the Gardens, and of course, rugged failed transaction on the claim rewards. The last time I claimed was November 4th, so almost 2 weeks ago.
Do you not have enough one?
No, I have plenty of one. It's just one of those things. Sorry, keep going.
Okay. I'm Gen 3, so I think we just probably pick I have 5 summons left, so the summons of the child are going to be 1 less than the lowest parent. So I have 5, so we want to look for someone who has 5 or higher.
Okay, claim rewards failed again. Harmony, what are you doing?
So someone tell me why this first one wouldn't work. It's the cheapest. It's a rare. Ooh. So it'd be 77 versus 110 for legendary. Because we're getting Gen 4 no matter what, you know?
Yeah, and I believe we have a working theory that the rarity doesn't matter for that much for the parents based on what the
Yeah,
rarity
it
of the
does.
child will be. But not significantly because it's like what, 2% and like 1.8%.
For a
I guess
mythic,
yeah.
I like to group up rare, legendary, mythic, and combine those three and say, what are my odds if I do this versus this, so on.
Oh, comparing within that cohort, not the general population.
Eric said there's a cheap Archer Gen 2. I'm not doing that. 40 joules is a lot of money right now. It's almost like $300. All right,
That's like
let's
3
just,
Outback Steakhouses.
is this the one? No. All right, let's do this. Here we go. We'll go down here and we'll go to all of them. Common. Okay. This is the one you're talking about, Eric, I assume. Archer, 5 summons, that's fine. Gen 2, that's less than our gen, so we're fine. 5 summons, matches with us. All right. We'll be cheap here. All right. Boom, boom. 70 Joule. So, good chance we lose money here, but
Yeah, let's unpack that a little bit because we said the floor is what, like 48, 49?
48. So, it's 72. I'm not going to even factor in the tiers because they're dirt cheap right now. It's going to be 71 Joule to summon it. And if we get like the nut low, if say we get like a Thief Archer common, we're talking floor, like probably floor, slightly above floor, maybe 60. We could break even. We'll see.
I think
Let's
you'd be
find
lucky
out.
to break even because Ori is saying he's noting how many summons you're going to have, which is 4, which that sucks. That's real bad.
Do we want to pick a new parent?
No, I'm just. This is for you. Like you can't.
We're trying for a
because
ninja here. That's the goal.
yeah, and
This
because
is a slot machine.
Because your hero already is down to 5 summons, you're not going to get more than 4 summons out of any of them because it's the lowest number minus 1 for the summon count of the child. So this is the right play. You find the cheapest one with 5 summons and then go for it.
Yep. This is GTO. It's game theory optimal for the boomers, except for the rarity. That's it.
Scott is claiming we're shooting for a Dark Knight.
This is Dark Knight. Okay. Well, let's find out. Sign a little transaction here.
Oh, mama.
I can hear him. I can hear him going. Oh, there we go. What did I call this last time? Is this the uterus? The crystal? Yeah. Okay. Surprised that didn't get more traction. I thought it would. No.
Next time. Good point, Eric. Can you change the language in MetaMask for me? Don't do that, anybody, because that will show your seed phrase QR code, which will mean that your money is gone. So don't do that.
All right, here we go. We're opening her up, cracking the egg. Last time I did this, the last stream I got that
hold on. Oh, wait.
Is this good?
Wait, before you do that, we don't know much. We don't know what's happening here, do we? Do we know rarity or anything based on this?
No, I have to open it. You told me to wait. What are we waiting for?
Hold on 1 second.
I need Joule price to go up. I can't take this anymore. Every day I'm checking price and it's dropping. Every day, check price, too low. I have overinvested by a lot. Can Pump Skull do something? Help!
All right, Pump Skull.
Are you reading the chat?
Tell us what you did.
We got a Dark Knight.
How do you know?
The black sword with the little tines on it.
For real?
Yeah, so all that's left to know is the rarity. Okay. It's going to be common. We already know it. Oh. Let's go. Pump it, Dangy. Pump it up. Come on.
Pump
We
what?
got a rare fucking Dark Knight.
I love it. Gump Skull. Gump Skull. Gump Skull. Gump Skull. Congratulations, Gump. I'm very excited for you. I honestly didn't know what was happening while that was going on because I was trying to do two things at once. So congratulations. That's very exciting.
All right, I just want to do a quick floor check and then we can move on. I promise.
No, people are asking. Puck wants to know.
Sell. Well, no. We want to do buy. We got a Dark Knight. We got a Dark Knight rare.
Yeah, we need to do a spin too, by the way.
A spin?
We want to see the stats of your...
Oh, sure. All right, let's just see here.
Oh!
Okay. Well, see, here's the deal, though. We have 4 summons. Is it great? No. This has 1, 2, 4. This is probably this is an identical comp on the front, at least, to what we just got. Gen 4, Dark Knight, 4 summons. 320. I don't know, Dangy. Get your calculator out. What is that? I mean...
It's more than 70.
320 times, what's the current jewel price? Price check.
Oh no. Cratering. Crashing down to 7.75. Exit now. Get out now.
That's a $22,500 USD summon.
Oh, we're back.
All right.
We're back.
Let's look at the back and then we'll move on. All right, let's go. Oh, it's because I withdrew. Got it. See, that was worth it. Definitely worth it.
So, God, so this is making it even harder for me to not summon because I've been a good boy and not really summoned much. It feels like the EV might still be there then, with the rarity pulled in.
Look at that mining, 24 off the hop.
Wow.
Okay. Here's the pro. So our resident profession maxi, Ori, he's big on the green professions. He hates this because fishing and it's got agility 6, luck 7. That's pretty awful. This is I'll probably list this when the cooldown is up.
Are you serious?
Some more. Well, I don't know. Oh, you know what though? I do have that mythic paladin.
That's a good way. This is a good way to take profit though, because you may have some lower rarity heroes that are decently good at mining. That if you're trying to take profit, that could be a decent strategy to sell this guy.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
But some nerd in the chat can likely find the exact probability of that because most of that's in the white paper.
It was slim. I would say probably under 10%, at least, maybe less.
Yeah, I mean, oh God,
that's 2 streams, 2 rares. You love to see it. You love to see it. Anywho, all right,
Lou, I am what I am. And I'm probably going to summon after this. I can't handle it. Can't even handle it.
Yeah, so I couldn't sell this, and the reason why I said tomorrow is because remember when you summon, there's a cooldown, so I couldn't list it for 24 hours or summon with it. So, see these 2 right here, Paladin plus Dark Knight is a Dragoon. I can't get myself to do it, so we're not going to. All right.
Well, let's do this. Well, we'll leave that on the stream. Let's see if I can share 2 screens at once. I can't. So Do we want to go over Ohm Forks? Personally, I would love to go over Ohm Forks because I still don't understand them and I'm in them.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that in a second. I want to share my screen. We wanted an
Sure.
update on Ruggleman. And let's do a challenge. Here's the Ruggleman account. Ruggleman has 51 liquid Joule. I forget what we started with. I have no idea. We could look. I think it was 0.5 ETH. Maybe it's less than that. But here's where we are. We got 51 Joule. If we go my heroes, no heroes. I think we should go shopping. Let's go shopping for Ruggleman and find a floor hero and see what we can do.
Have you
If
been
there's any-
claiming on this?
I just claimed today. I didn't claim in the past 13 days.
So you're doing good for forgetting about it and Jewel price
Yeah.
going up.
Oh, I'm totally happy.
I mean, you have what, 50 unlocked Jewel. That's solid, and you still have your LP. It's probably just been IL'd to death, though. I mean, who would want to do that? Sorry.
So I've been thinking about this gender. I wonder if gender will have something in the future, maybe with quests. I don't know.
Yeah. It doesn't
kinda
seem
don't
like their vibe.
No, I agree with that. So we have 5 to choose from. And they're all bad. The only one I would consider is this Priest Thief, just because it has 4 summons left. But that's still pretty bad. So I don't know.
What do you want to use this thing for?
Anything. Ideally, maybe having some sex with Ruggleman, being able to rent one out next time. But I think I'm too low.
That I don't know. Ruggleman having sex, I don't feel like you're playing the part very well, if that's the case.
Oh,
Oh! Our budget
Oh.
just went up. Our budget just went up. So here's my thing on the floor heroes. I think if you're looking at them, your primary goal should be performance. Being able to summon is probably a bonus, but if I could pick a really good stat floor hero over one with okay stats but a lot of summons. Oh wow, okay, we just got a lot more options.
Like a lot more.
You're scrolling too fast.
I know. I was just seeing how many we had. Okay. Gen 6, no. That's the first thing I look for is what gen they are. Oh. A Gen 2
Ooh.
with 6 summons?
Flip that baby over. Hold on.
Huh.
It's kind of okay at everything. That's
Yeah.
a candidate. That's a candidate.
Yeah, we'll leave it
Leave it
flipped.
flipped. Yeah.
5 don't care. Oh, Gen 2 with 6. Here we go.
Okay.
Wisdom Vitality. That's fishing, right?
No, that is luck agility, which you're
Oops.
okay in, but it's a monk, and monks are okay gardeners. Intelligence is your blue boost with dexterity. I would say that's a candidate. That's probably even par with our last one.
Okay. Let's see what else we got. Gen 3, no. Gen 4, Gen 5, no. 0 out of 0. You hate to see that. Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5. Is this right for me to think first about the gens and then go to other candidates?
I mean, the gen will just tell you a lot right off the bat. Like a
Gen
Gen
2,
6 is
1,
always
no.
going to have less summons. What's
3,
this one?
3,
Is
2,
that a
no.
monk with 5? An uncommon monk 5 in the middle? I can't read the numbers very
3.
well.
That's 3. I'm sorry.
Okay.
3. Yeah, so those are our 2 candidates, I think. Because I do want to leave the door open for Ruggleman to have some summons.
Honestly, I kind of like the second one more, just because you have your intelligence and wisdom boosted pretty highly. It gives you a starting point, right?
Yeah, because then I guess the early questing matters more because I was focused on strength and endurance, but that's gonna be a later quest.
I mean, if you want to mine, both of these were terrible for mining. At
Yeah.
least we would want a warrior knight for that. Oh, that one's okay too, though.
I'm just gonna buy. I'm gonna buy this one down here.
That'd be my pick.
Okay.
So if you click the details button, yeah.
Let's do it. Kidano Tucson.
I think this is a good buy here. So
I mean, for like the extreme budget that Ruggleman has, yeah.
Yeah. So
This
on
is what
the
we're on.
right when we start with fishing and foraging, you'll have.
Are you kidding?
What?
It's not on auction.
Did he get sniped?
We got stream sniped.
Did we really?
I believe so.
What was the number?
I don't remember. Let me find it.
Did it disappear?
Yeah, no, it's this one. The number's 33810.
Yeah, hold on. 33810.
Yeah, it's gone. Tough scene.
Somebody named Some Dink bought it. Unless that was the owner originally.
No, it was not. All right, we're gonna buy this one then.
Some Dink. Some Dink, if you're watching, that was a dick move.
I think it's great. I enjoy it. Remember, we're playing the part of Ruggleman on this account. This is great.
That's true. And you got rugged.
Correct. All right, Clear Slayer. Perfect. Got him.
Buy him. This one's gone too.
Let's go over Ohm Forks.
Okay.
So I'm in some Ohm Forks. I don't really understand what I'm doing. Do you want to pull up an example of an Ohm interface? Okay, that's what you're doing now. Perfect. So I really wish I had anything to go off of while you're finding this, but I just don't know much of anything. I know it's short for Olympus DAO, or Olympus DAO started the Ohms. There's a treasury, which is basically their bank of money they can use to give out APY, which are the rewards for being involved in an Ohm fork. And then other than that, we have bonding, which I'm exposing my terrible financial literacy. I don't even know what bonds are in the TradFi world.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then and then we have staking, which I get what that is. You're just giving up your tokens and then they have them for a while, basically. Okay, I think you're ready to go.
Yep.
Oh, we're in time. Okay.
Of course we're in time. Time is the premier Ohm fork.
Take me on a tour. What are we looking at here?
All right, so Ohm itself is the token name of the original concept, like the original tokenomic plan of how these mechanics work. So it's been so popular, all of these Ohm forks have spun up, and we get, I don't know, 1 a day, 2 a day, it seems like.
Yep.
So what we're looking at is you buy this token with, sometimes you use MIM, sometimes it's USDC, AVAX, ETH, whatever.
Well, let's start here.
Oh, sure.
If you don't know how to buy a token on SushiSwap, you're not going to make it on Ohm fork.
This is true.
So I think we can go past that. If you want help buying something on SushiSwap, let us know. We will help you with that, but don't go into this yet before you're comfortable with SushiSwap. Okay. So you buy the token. In this case, it's time, correct?
Yes, it is time. So why are we buying time, and why are we getting 90,000% APY? The whole mechanic of this is you put money into the protocol, and then they can back more tokens to print, and then sell more, and then back more or print more. So every time someone puts money in and stakes it, the treasury, which is very important, this all centers around treasury, this treasury balance. So Wonderland in this case is the name of the company, or
Oh.
not the company. They can use this treasury to purchase assets and then stake them and get yield. And that's what feeds our APYs. If people withdraw their money, then they buy stuff back. They buy time back and they burn it to have it go back up. It's Ponzi-esque, but it actually has true mechanics to apply to it. Here is so I watched a video and they explained it better than I could. Think of the Federal Reserve Bank of the United States, right?
Yep.
They can print more money, they can print less money. If they print more money, your dollars are worth less. If they stop printing, they're worth more. The problem is the Federal Reserve can just 2 or 3 people or one person can just do whatever the hell they want. If Jerome wants to turn up the printer, he can turn up the printer. And he's been turning up the printer. Like, dollars are just dust. This is DAO based. So you're joining a DAO with these tokens, but you're also getting paid back. So it's
all Ohm Forks DAOs?
I don't want to say all just without knowing for sure, but the original Olympus DAO, that's the name of the original inspiration for all these, is a DAO. So in the future, decisions they make on do we print more, do we print less, do we burn more, do we burn less, is voted on by the participants who hold Ohm, or in this case, it would be hold time or staking time. So it's just decentralizing the printing of money. That's the principle. And that's why, and I noticed on the thumbnail that Lou generously made for us, you had the meme, right? The 3-3 meme, or this one. They do a hat and a hat. You'll see it on Twitter a lot. So I never knew what that meant until today. Would you like to know, Danny? Do you know what it means?
I don't know what it means.
Okay. Let me pull it up. It's
well, while you're doing that, I just looked for snowdog.dao because that's one that we hopped into today, which is insane right now. And if you look, we have 3 videos that pop up. We have one from 1 hour ago, one from 1 hour ago, and then we have Clifford. So this is a very new Ohm fork. And the other thing that's crazy is you look here and we see somebody on Twitter, Snowdog is a decentralized reserve currency that will last 8 days.
Yeah, that one's more meme coin than anything.
8 days.
All right, so 3-3. What does 3-3 mean?
Stake.
Yeah, think of the prisoner's dilemma. You have 2 people that are on trial for the same crime. If they both rat on each other, in this case, they both sell, they're both going to jail for, say, 10 years. If one rats and the other one stays quiet, they're going to jail for 3 years. If they both stay quiet, they're going to get the best outcome and they only go to jail for 1 year. So the 3-3 meme or state of mind is that if everybody just continues to stake, everyone wins. And we can continue, like, it's made so this machine can keep going if everyone just continues to stake. Is that going to last forever? Probably not.
Because what will eventually happen is people will take profits, correct? Is that what breaks this? Is because that's the selling part.
You would think so. I plan to take profits. So tell me
about bonding. That's the middle road. What is that?
Yeah. Bonding is one of the, I think, underrated, less discussed components of these. This is how these treasuries get started. So a bond in real life, say you buy a city bond, a municipal bond, or a muni bond, as your grandparents may call it. You give the city $100 and they'll say, thanks, we want to build a new park. In a year, we'll give you $101 for helping us build the park. That's what you're doing here. They are giving you, I'll click on this. if you participate in this bond, you're saying, I will give up, well, let's do one that's more straightforward. We'll use MIM. MIM is a stable coin, right? If
Yep.
you give us MIM right now, in 5 days, vesting term, we will give you, they solely drip it to you over 5 days, but you will end up with a full piece of time for a discount. In this case, you're getting a 5.62% discount. So you're not lending, you're still getting something back, but you're saying, I'll sign up to get a discount on this. I'll give you this in advance, so then they can go start doing stuff with it. They can print more time and sell more time,
I
and that
see.
makes the price go up. So that's why when you see these new Ohm forks come out, like there's a new Wonderland every day, sometimes multiple a day. You'll see these ROIs will be insane. The Snow Dog one we did today, we were getting over 200% discounts to put our money in now, and we'll get it in a few days. We'll get our Snow Dog in a few days.
But that's all based in that token, right? That's all based in that native token that you are buying and staking, correct? It's not MIM. It's not the stablecoin.
Right. You're giving up a set amount of MIM. So let's just say I wanted to end up with one time, right? I'd say, okay, I'll give them 8,353.21 MIM right now. And over the next 5 days, they'll drip it to me a little bit at a time. And at the end of the 5 days, I'll have one time in my account at this price. What are the
Got
risks
it.
of that? If time in 5 days falls below this price, you made a bad decision because you could have bought it cheaper in 5 days. If time were to
Got it.
continue, if time goes up, you're an even bigger winner because you're still getting it at this price. If time stays the same, you're a moderate winner and you still got your 6% discount.
Got it.
So it's really the most it's most lucrative for new Ohm forks because they're trying to like jumpstart it, right?
I just looked at the Snow Dog stuff and where I got in.
Is it bad?
No, it's good. No, it's good.
Okay.
We'll see. It's going to be a bumpy ride to get out to the vesting term in 3 days, but
Yeah,
we're doing okay.
That one is, I would not recommend anyone get into that right now because it has
No.
like a meme. It has a meme component in that in 8 days they're gonna essentially like burn it all and it's just gonna become a meme currency. So I don't know.
Is that basically a planned rug pull then, essentially?
Well, no, you still get to keep your S dog. It's just you can't stake it anymore.
Oh,
It's just there's no utility after 8 days.
I see.
So we got to be watching carefully after 3
So
days.
when you're choosing whether to bond versus stake, you're really looking at that ROI, and if it's not, we'll say,
Yeah.
juicy enough, then you don't want to take that risk of bonding and locking up your stuff for the vesting period, right? That's the mental math that you're doing.
Exactly, because I could buy time right now, and in 5 days, if I stake it, I'll get 9.76% return. Why would I bond for a 5.64% discount when I can make that and more in 5 days? But like I said, the new ones, they're 100% discount, 200% discount, like insane discounts. So you kind of have to act fast. But I did want to show we can close this out for fun.
Well, let me do one more thing. What is that
Sure.
APY then? Like where does that come in when you're staking? That's your APY?
Yeah,
And that
so
gets
another
mathed out down to that ROI in 5 days, right?
so another key component of this is it's auto compounding. So it's not like you have to earn the rewards, then you have to go claim them, and then you have to restake it, and then blah blah blah. This so it says next reward amount 0.5374, and then it adds it on, and it just continues to roll. So in the beginning, you're thinking, I'm not really making that much money, right? But
Yep.
as time goes on, it will stack higher. And it's just the power of compounding, I suppose. So I wanted to show this for the people.
Oh God. See, okay.
I found this on a YouTube video. I don't know the guy's name. He did a nice job though. So I wanted to show people how powerful it is.
Could you zoom in a little bit or make
Sure,
it like
sure. Yeah.
make it shorter?
I can zoom in. Oh boy.
You just make the window shorter. I promise it'll help.
Make
Because you
it
want to change the
shorter.
aspect ratio. Yeah, like less tall. Oh yeah.
Oh mama. Okay.
There it is. Perfect.
So we're gonna do a simulation here. If I put in one time today, let's just say even number, it's $9,000 per time. 3 epochs per day. I guess we didn't really go over that. It rebases when it says 2 hours 46 minutes to rebase. It's paying you your interest payment every 8 hours. So every 8 hours, I get 0.6232%.
Got it.
That will never, likely will never change. Rebase rate, this is what I'm getting every 8 hours. So in one day, with one time, this was pure profit, assuming price remains constant. I made 168 bucks. In a week, 1,200. In a month, 6,700. If time stayed the same price and the APY stayed the exact same for one calendar year, you would end up with $7,920,000 of profit.
And what's the? I saw on Wonderland their runway is like 400 days, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
Yeah.
this is like if nobody does anything, then
If no one touched it again, if everyone just sat on their hands in 1 year, one time, $9,000 would turn into 7.9 million. If you said,
that breaks my brain.
I know, and you could see like how fast it starts to ramp up over time just because of the auto compounding. There's a lot of features on this calculator. The one I like to do is just to see when would you be.
Oh, how many days to get to what number?
How many days till a million? 254 days. You'd be a millionaire if it stayed the same. That's if price doesn't go up. That's if the APY doesn't go up or down. We don't talk about down here. So yeah, it's lucrative. It's probably not going to last forever. It will always be there. I mean, time has. They have $1.6 billion locked into it. There are companies like that are looking to do IPOs that don't have $1.6 million of assets, nor a $2.5 million market cap. So it's more of a set it and forget it type of thing. I know, Dangy, you used to say, I don't want to babysit it. I don't want to have to worry about it when I go to bed. This is for someone who has that mindset, in my opinion.
Two things. If there's a yellow bro in Temple, come help our friend Puck.
I need to go do mine.
Eric, yes, correct. It's valued at 8 million, but as soon as somebody sells, then it's 7.999 whatever million, and then as people try to sell, value goes lower. Yeah, of course. That's the nasty end of the Ponzi-nomics, I guess, if you will, where they come into play. So, yeah. Anything else that you want to share? Oh, I gotta pull up Jewel. I gotta check out Jewel.
This is a no FUD stream, Eric. We don't need that here.
I don't think that's FUD. I think it's just how does it work, kind of deal. In my book,
you would the technical answer is you would just swap it back for MIM like you did the first time. Is there going to be enough liquidity for you to dump $7.9 million all at once? Of course not. Yeah, we're at 781.
Jeez. This is the 1 hour chart, everybody.
It's beautiful.
So at 10 a.m. we were at 6.3. I'm like, all right, that's good. And then let's see, how far up have we gone? Where's that tool?
I remember when I
yeah,
was
back.
going to that wedding on Saturday, we were all excited about it going to $5. And it did.
We're up 25% since 10 a.m.
in a day. Or yeah. Since then.
Up only. So
Crazy.
Yeah, DeFi Kingdoms. Let's get those quests. Hopefully they're good and solid. I like what they're doing. I am kind of a nerd, so it does make sense to do this sort of infrastructure. Eric's asked me to zoom out. Okay. Oh, got to change the scale. Oh, from the bottom. 130%.
And that's just the beginning. I mean, Santa's coming. $40. If Jewel hits $40 on Christmas, I'm just gonna lose my shit. I'll be so excited. I would be more excited about the bit equity than it actually hitting $40.
Well, that's where your brain's broken.
I know.
That's
of course. I am on a Wednesday night. I have a family. I am talking to like 20 people about some DeFi game where we make heroes have sex and we get a digital card as a result. Of course, my brain's broken. Very broken.
Sir, we have 30 concurrent viewers right now. So
30. Hit the like button.
Yeah.
We need the clicks.
Subscribe.
Okay. I need the price to go up. I can't take this anymore. Every day I'm checking the price and it's dipping. Every day I check the price, bad price. I can't take this anymore, man. I have overinvested by a lot. It is what it is, but I need the price to go up.
So let's get a little meta, and we're going to get out on this. He's gotten so much better from that initial cameo.
Oh, yeah.
I no longer, like, if you believed he was not in on the bit, you're wrong now. He's 100% in on the bit. He understands what's happening, and he's loving it. So yeah, easy. I said on Monday that he's likely made underneath. I would have lost that bet. I think. You're right.
Is it still only $35 for a cameo?
That's a good question. I don't know what the 0-day turnaround is.
He needs to know his audience that these crypto people ask him to do cameos.
What?
Oh, hell yeah.
Are you kidding?
Can afford way more than that, but love Hard Rock Nick. Yeah, Eric said he paid $35.
Still 35. And let's go to the most recent cameo, and then we'll get out of here, Gump. Thank you for hanging out on a Wednesday.
Sure.
And avoiding your family. I appreciate that. So
I need Jewel price to chill out. I have underinvested by a lot. I still need to pack my bags. Beanie is in for $1 million.